They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Hello and welcome to TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars here in Jacksonville, Florida. As we see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on another team from Conference USA, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down. Not much gained on that return. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. The Golden Eagles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Goes in motion, scanning the field. It's Wimsatt looking to scramble, extending the play now. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. First down, looking for more now. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. At the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Breaks free. And here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. Second down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. To the air, it's Wimsatt. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Trying to find some room. It's Briggs. He's swarmed by the defense. Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Briggs. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Golden Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Briggs. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi! So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense operating from the pistol. Boom. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. But we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in his next few plays.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. He escapes the pocket. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. They make the extra point. They trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Briggs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Golden Eagles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. A quick throw to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pump over the middle. It's Chapman. That's a big hit at the end, but they get a fresh set of downs.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Oh, he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. There's a screen pass to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout. Jacksonville State.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half is a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He He's found some room with the 45. Breaks into the clear. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got room to run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
God, I'd love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. He's got a receiver wide open here. And they finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great game on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st down, it's play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through the tackle. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Wimsatt. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Baldwin. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught. 2nd down now.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. On the run, it's Cook. Gets the first and still running. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. End zone ahead. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grinding away with a running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, I thought the defense did a nice job of stretching this toss play out. Had a chance to be able to keep him short, but give the back credit. He got the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 17. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That's caught. It's Cook. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Jacksonville State.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw. It's Wimsatt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.